All right, let's get serious here for a second. When they brought you into the network marketing business, they told you that all you need to do is recruit 2 people, right? You just go out and get 2 people. Here's the deal. I want to be very clear about something. I'm not very well liked in this industry. Imagine that. Didn't matter what industry I was in. I've never really liked in it because I speak about my experiences, and my experiences are, it doesn't matter what you do, it's fucking hard work. When I taught martial arts, when I was in law enforcement, when I was a wrestler, it didn't matter what industry I'm in, radio, or now network marketing. It doesn't matter what industry you're in. If you want to be the best at what you're be at, you have to work your ass off. I don't have a level of humility in me. I'm empathetic. When it comes down to achieving goals, I have no level of humility, because if I'm going to make a bold statement that I'm going to be the best in this industry or any industry out there, or for the next 20 years, you're going to see me as the top network marketing millionaire producer in the history of this industry, I have to make some outrageous, grandiose, giant fucking goal claims. And if your mindset is not in this, in anything you do, I don't know what to tell you. I remember when I was a kid, we had the movie Rudy, right? With Rudy Rudiger and the Notre Dame football team. And I'm in the Chicago area, and some people did know him. Now, the movie portrayed him as this sweet, lovable guy who went through these insane odds at 5'6" to go out and play on a football team that would have crushed him normally. He had an opportunity like everybody else, but he didn't excel no matter what his drive was. We'll think about that in a second. But people had said in real life, well, the guy was kind of an asshole. Of course, doesn't matter. Pick your favorite athlete, pick your favorite celebrity. To get to the height of where you want to be, there has to be a level of drive and what some people will say is assholeness in your personality that they just don't like. The problem I have with network marketing is, uplines that I've always been critiqued by is, you have to make this a duplicatable business. You have to make this relatable and duplicatable. And people have told me that you will have a hard time building a network marketing because of your persona, the way you talk, the way you dress, the way that you have a studio set up, all this. You're not very duplicatable, and people need to have a relatability factor. Good. Fuck it. I don't want to duplicate me. I'll give her credit. One of the biggest persons out there in network marketing is Jessie Lee Ward, and I've watched her over and over and over again, and she's not duplicatable. She's not. She's one and only, and there will never be another one like her. But what she does, unlike Lie and everybody else in this industry about you just have to do X, Y, and Z, is she sets the standard and disclaimer of you have to be yourself. And the one thing in network marketing that will this business will produce out is it will show you who you are. What I mean by that is I'm 5'7" and I'm 47 years old. If I decided to try out for the Chicago Bulls NBA champion team today, I would get destroyed, but I'd still have an equal opportunity to try. I would get absolutely destroyed. During the process of those tryouts, I would find what my weaknesses are. We all know it'd be height and age and cardiovascular endurance and natural talent and ability, but I would find out what my strengths are: tenacity, drive, fortitude, willingness, determination, discipline, and all of those would fit somewhere in there. In the network marketing industry, I like how we talk about anyone can do it. Well, if anyone can do it, why do only 3% of the people out there succeed? And that's one reason, and it has everything to do with you as the individual. So number one, decide. What the fuck are you in this business for in the first place? The 3 C's, we talk about those. Is it cash flow? You want to make money? Great. That's the hardest part. Is it the product culture, or excuse me, for commerce, the product? Amazing products in network marketing all across the board. Doesn't matter what company you're with, as far as I'm concerned. Or is it community and culture? That's a hard one. What are they bringing to the table that you benefit from? What kind of training? What kind of support? The biggest thing that we have in network marketing is we do cater down to the loser mentality. And I'll get to that in a second, but you can't. You have to adopt. If you're going to really truly succeed in this business, because it is business, you have to determine what you want, and you have to cultivate an unstoppable fucking mindset. You cannot be stopped. You will be unable to be refused, unable to be recognized as the greatest in your industry. You have to make that determination. I am the best at what I do. I am. I pick every top network marketer out there. I'm better than all of them. That is my mindset. And it's not because I am. Monetarily wise, it would show that I'm not. But my mindset is it doesn't matter if it's Darren Kidd, if it's Jessie Lee Ward, if it's Ray Higdon, any of the top ones out there, Eric Worre. I am better than all of them, because if I don't bring that mindset to the table, then I'm settling for second best. And that's something that you guys have to get determined, or you have to get educated on and understand off the base. That's what you have to apply to yourself. Something to talk about today is the concept between business and people. What are you dealing with? You're dealing with a business that everybody says, all right, well, everybody can be involved in this, and they can. But again, why do only 3% succeed? It's because of things like sales tactics, marketing versus selling, cold calling versus warm market, everything that you need to do, attraction marketing versus going after getting it, find out what your passions are. But one of the biggest things is understanding human psychology. You are what's being sold. I'm going to say it again. You are what's being sold. And something to think about. If you're going to your friends and family, or you're starting to market yourself on your social media, and you're putting out there like this new version of you, remember, it's you. People haven't seen it before. Now, I've been in law enforcement. I'm a retired police officer. So when I put up a post about law enforcement, due to the fact that I've been involved with law enforcement for 2 decades now, is that I've established a level of expertise in that industry. I've been involved with network marketing for 15 years, but I really haven't spoken about it until this last year. So I'm establishing a level of expertise in this industry. If you just start coming out now and starting posting about it, you're not going to be perceived as an expert. So number one, give it time. Number two, what you have to look at is you're selling yourself. Doesn't matter how great your product is. Doesn't matter how great your education is. Doesn't matter how great the financial plan is. The problem is these people will not trust or believe you for one reason. It's because you haven't established yourself. So you have to remember that it's people you're dealing with. And the thing about people is people are free-flowing, constantly evolving human beings whose thoughts are changing every single day. One day they're on board with you, the next day they're not. They're free will human beings, right? They're an enigma constantly. So establish a base and a foundation in human psychology. And that simply is you have to be trustworthy, or you have to establish the things that I would think that I am kind of sexist, and I would say that you have to sit there and cater to the feminine energy of network marketing for 2 reasons. Number one, the base of network marketing is a woman-driven industry. And number two, your example will attract the masculine energy. And follow my logic here for a second. You'll look at this like you're shopping for a wife or you're a father. What do daughters want? Daughters always want to marry a man that's like their fathers, right? And what are fathers supposed to do? They're supposed to offer safety, trust, strength, and then provide value for their daughters. A woman's going to find a husband who's what? He's middle of the road. He's even keel. He doesn't really, know what he wants. He has no guidance. Women are not attracted to that. Women are attracted to a man who can make them feel safe, right? They know that there's going to be safety and security with a future for them because their father provided that. And you got to look at trust. Can a woman trust you? Is she going to get involved with you? Give you everything she is. Accept that ring. Wear your ring. Take your last name, and then you're out there cheating on her. You're out there lying to about who you are. Are you establishing trust? Because she's had her father's trust since the day she was born. She trusts her man as her father. Strength. Are you offering both that physical strength where she knows she's protected and that strength where she's allowed to grow and encouraged to grow and become exactly who she is and flourish in this relationship? Are you a fence around a blooming flower that is keeping all the rabbits and the gophers away so that thing can wind up growing into the exact gorgeous, blossoming, blooming flower that it's supposed to be? Are you offering that? And at the same time, when times are tough, are you strong enough to be a rock for that? Are you strong enough to be a man who's going to protect her from external forces? Are you offering strength? And then value. Does she feel valued in your presence? Do you offer value to her? Does she feel heard? Does she feel winding up acknowledged, recognized, valued? These are all the things that you have to offer in network marketing. And it's all subconscious. It's all basic psychological human behavior. Why the fuck should somebody get involved with you in your network marketing business? Do you offer a place to wind up having safety, trust, strength, and value? And can that person flourish and grow within your team, within your leadership? These are things you have to look at, and what people don't want to be sold on anything, but they sure shit want to buy. Who are they going to buy from? Are they going to buy from somebody who just doesn't know anything about the industry, comes in, sells them a bill of goods? Or are they going to come in and sit there and be attracted to a father figure, potential husband, leadership aspect in a business? This 100% will resonate with feminine energy, and it will attract masculine energy And the best thing about it is if you're a man in social in network marketing, it's going to force you to become a leader, because if you don't, you're a failure in the industry. I'm telling you, this business is the single greatest source of wealth creation that there is in capitalism, but it's also personal development disguised as a business. And I'm going to tell you, if you fail in network marketing, it's because you quit. There's nothing else. There's no other reason. No other reason. If you went out for NBA tryouts and you were my age, my height, my skill level, and you quit after 2 weeks, of course, it's a bunch of bullshit. And I couldn't. They only get the tall people out there, and that's all that. Or if you stuck with it and you practiced every day for 2, 3, 4 years, and you showed up 5 days a week at practice, summer camp, training camp, all that, would your skill level improve? You think you would improve? Do you think there'd be a difference between day 1 and day 200 and something? The difference is the tenacity, the consistency, and your sheer fucking will. In this industry, if you are not looking this as business, if you are not looking this as I'm going to be the best at everything, then you know what? Then enjoy it for what you want to enjoy it for. The community, the product, it's great. But if you are looking to wind up absolutely changing lives, cultivating a business mindset to where it's you're generating money because you're making other people money through this progression, then you have to be completely unfucking stoppable. Your standards have to be higher than anything. You have to be motivated beyond belief and apply all that to discipline. And I know it's not for everybody. I really do. I know that my style, my dialogue, my words turn a lot of people off. I don't care. There's 329 million people in the United States. I need a handful in order to wind up having a very, very, very powerful business. I'm Dominic Izzo. I am the bull of network marketing. And we hope these videos on MCE stewardship absolutely change the way that you do business and change yours and everyone else's lives around you.